Let Mr. Lockwood keep an eye on his two boys over here. I see it. It's like the nightly Friday show, right? The 6:30 show.
Nice haircut.
Oh man, I got myself a runner haircut, man. It was about time. I was dying. All right, here, see it? Check it out. Got my haircut. It's all nice. She went a little too short, but it was better than what it was. All right, you like it?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let me get Mr. Bedard on right here, and we'll get going. Make sure everybody's in. All right, Mr. Bedard, we gotta go.
Ready to go? Who we got? Who's that? Oh, Logan. Logan, you look like you got a partner.
Yeah,
All right, good. One of your karate buddies?
Yeah, it's one of my friends from my home dojo.
Nice to meet you, brother. All right, let's get started.
He's saying hi to you.
Okay. Right? Caesar. So. So, mate. Show me, right? I got smiles. I got smiles. Good. Right?
That's fine. You ready?
That's Sarah cheating. Try to do that again. Okay, go. Okay, put your gloves on right away. Okay, look. Instead of running around doing jumping jacks, blah, 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 we're going to go right to stuff. So put your gloves on. Okay, partner up, 2 by 2. Let's go. Get a partner. Yeah, you work with Cole. You work with Sarah. You work with Mateo. Thorne and Sarah up here. Yeah, no. Face each other this way. Yeah. No. Sorry. They've been gone for a while. Okay. All right. These are going to be timed drills. We're going to go quickly. My timer in the dojo is going to be set for 1 minute. Set like 15, 20 seconds to explain the next drill. And then you go for another minute, okay? So you can do it on a bag. You can do it with a partner. You can do it in the air. It's harder in the air, actually. But anyway, here we go. First minute, all you're going to do is channel like this, step back. So I don't want to be able to touch her, right? The distance is important. And then we're going to hop in. We're going to tap the front heels. We're going to hop back. That's all we're going to do. 10 times. You're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, and so on. So 10 aside. When you switch, you got to keep the rhythm going. All right, here we go. I'm going to set the clock. Ready? 1 minute and go. Try not to approach. Try not to encroach on the other person. You don't want to like keep pushing them this way, right? In, out, equally, in, out, like that. Don't encroach on them, right? Turn your body sideways and reach as far as you can, right? You don't have to go crazy, man. We're just warming up. Hand position. Don't get sloppy, you know, have your hands all sloppy like this. Keep your hands up like this, right? Right, he knew I was gonna go smack him. He put his hand up. 10 seconds, keep working it, man. Don't act like you're tired. Okay, now watch the next series. Now you're gonna go like this. Okay, now look. Now you're gonna touch the first one. You're gonna come back. You're gonna throw the reverse punch and back, right? So it's gonna go touch, punch, touch, punch, touch, punch, touch, punch, touch, punch, touch, punch. Just like that. In and out, in and out, in and out. Front hand touch, rear hand punch. Front hand touch, rear hand punch, rear hand punch. Okay, so listen, don't encroach on the other person, right? The idea isn't to, you're not fighting. The idea isn't to like push them over like that. Even 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Get back to your space, right? Light on your feet. 1 minute and go. Remember, 10,000 legs. You gotta reach more with your front hand, right? So your distance is maybe a little too close when you start.
Yeah, because he's used to training with like neutral and gauge.
Is that
Yeah, it is. Your bounce, she goes like this, and you're more, back like does this, and this does this. So that more, and then your weight and speed, you need to be more back and forth. That's what she is.
okay, next series. Now you're gonna go like this.
But that's the best one.
Okay, look, this okay, this one is weird, a little weird. Look, touch with your front hand. We're just touching for distance. And then you're gonna punch with it. So you're gonna go touch, punch, right? But when you punch, you're gonna put your other hand up like this next to your face. So it's gonna go like this. Touch, punch, and your partner's gonna punch yours at the same time. Right? So watch, sir. Come this way. Okay, watch, sir. Now we're gonna do it. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now slow down. Slow down. 1, 2. Look what we're doing. We're both punching at each other, right? We kind of put the hand next to the face like this so that we can practice reaching with our maitapuki, right? So we want to go 1, 2, and back, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, 10 per side. And here we go. You are going to do a set of time with him, and then a set of time with him. So you're working all the time. These are only 1 minute. It should be 3 minutes. That's how out of shape everybody. If I do 2-minute rounds, I'll drop. Time. Okay, did you find those okay? Did you find those? Now look, we're gonna combine the 2 drills. So look at your sequence this time. Right? Your sequence is gonna look like this. Touch, punch, touch, rear. Touch, lead, touch, rear. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 4. Hit, touch, lead, touch, reverse. Okay, remember it's 10 per side. Then you got to switch legs and do 10 on the other side until the time's up. What I told the little kids at last class is, if you're new to it, doing things fast all the time, hard and fast, right? If you're new to it, it's bad, because every time you do it badly, you create a habit, and then before you know it, you're really good at doing it badly. So slow down, 1, 2, figure the drill out slowly before you try to go fast and crazy. Okay.
He's gonna start throwing kids.
Time. If you need to swallow water, get it real quick. Quickly. Get it, just to swallow the water. Okay, next one. Okay, now look. Now you're going to go. Look at your series. You're going to go 1, 2, and on the way back, you're going to pump the knee. So you're going to go 1, 2, pump. 1, 2, pump. Right? So from the front, you're going 1, 2, pump. Right? Just like when you're about to kick somebody. Right? Like if you do Taebo, where you tap and lift your foot like this, right? We do that. You do that like in a warm up, right? You're like 1, 2, 3. You do that like in a warm up. Same thing. You're gonna go tap, hit, pump, tap, hit, pump, tap, hit, pump. You see it? 10 per side. When you pump the knee, try to pump it up in front. Right? Like don't do it over to the side, you know, like a dog. Don't do that. Just pick it up straight. 1, 2, 3. And pump it pretty high. And as you're pumping, the body movement is backwards. Forward, forward, backward. As you pump. Okay, here we go. 10%. You guys did this. Time. Kids, you should be a little sweaty now, right? If you've been working, heart rate's up, sweating a little bit, legs looser, right? Okay. Now, we want to work. We're going to work back and forth. Still, okay, I don't know about you guys, but we've been training for real for like 2 months now. So from a coaching standpoint, we need to get back solid basics, man. Solid basics. So in this, we want to work round kicks, hook kicks in this next section. Okay. And all we're going to do is this, right? My partner and I, right? So we're going to take a minute. Let's work the front leg round kick. So all we're going to do, I'm going to bounce here for her, right? I'm going to put my glove to the side. She's going to step up, give a foot. That's it, man. Right? She's going to put one up for me. Boom, I get the foot, right? I put one up for her. Boom, right? She puts one up for me. Boom, like this, right? So look. On one level, it's target practice. So put a hand here, let them touch your foot, right? On another level, it's like reaction. So I'm working with my partner, boom, and I flash a glove. They need to react and kick it as quickly as they can, right? So one, the low level is you and your friend are practicing how to put your foot by the head. And that's low level. The higher level is you already know how to do that. So you're bouncing like this, and when you see a hand go up to the head, boom, you kick them quickly. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, if you're by yourself, if you're on a bag, right, you want to bounce a little bit, boom, and then do it quickly. Try to be accurate, pick a spot on the bag, and kick it like each time, right? Don't just flop your foot anywhere, right? Pick a spot, boom, put your foot on it. Pick a spot, boom, put your foot on it, right? Nothing worse. You're trying to score a kick to the head, you hit him in the shoulder, it's bad. You understand? So you're going to work for a minute. So there's no counting. This is you and your partner, your friend, back and forth. Remember, target practice or reaction. So flash and go. You understand? Only with one leg. I get this. Okay. There you go. He said flash. Okay, now you're going to do the back leg. When you're doing the back leg, the target is going to be your belt, right? Not down here, not in your coccyx, and not up in the middle of your back, or like your kidneys or something, man. Don't do that. And your partner, for you teenagers, your partner's not a human kicking bag, right? Use the bag for that. In this drill, right, my partner and I bouncing a little bit like this, right? And I want to rehearse. Boom, landing my kick to the belt. Ow! That's Sarah kicking to her. Right? So when it lands at the belt, right? She goes. Okay, now watch. Okay, so you're looking at Thorne's butt right now. Guard up. Okay, so look, when I throw the round kick from here, he's going to put his arms in. I'm just going to kick him on the elbow. Boom. It hurts my foot, and it doesn't really hurt him. What I want to do is I'm going to shift out just a little bit to the side. Boom. So my foot makes it to the target. Right. So right before I go, I just take that little side shift. Boom. So I get my foot around the bottom of his elbow. You understand? So don't just stand. Watch. Don't just stand in front of him and trade kicks. One. Don't do that. I want to move. I want to shift a little bit to the side. Boom. And then fire, right? He's going to shift a little bit like that. So the angle's better to hit the belt. Follow what I'm saying? So there's nothing worse when you're fighting. Every time the dude throws a round kick, boom! I know I did it to people. We did like hundreds of times. When they kick you, you take your arm, your elbow, and you drop it in. And you know the space between where the foot and the shin goes in, right? I try to get it when they throw the round kick. I take my elbow, and I try to get them in the space in between. And you know you got them because they kick you, and then they put their foot down. They do a little limp. That's how you know you got them. Okay. All right. Did you get the drill? All right. So here we go. Bounce. You're gonna go for a minute. Go. You can get first. Remember, aim. Cameron, you work with Liam now? I work with. Is that easier? When you're missing for above the belt, time. Did you find it? Okay. All right, now we're gonna take a minute. We're gonna work the hook kick. So we're working on basics. Okay. When I like to use him because he's a little shorter, so my hook kick's gonna look good. Because I'm old and I gotta be really warm to get it up to. Okay, so look, in this one, you have two hook kicks, right? I mean, you have your front leg, you have your back leg, basically. So what I want to do is I'm going to start by warming up my front leg. So you're gonna put the glove like by his other side, other glove, right? I want to get my foot up like this to touch to the side of him. I'm going to do the same for him. Right? He does the same for me. Right? Does the same for me. Right? Same for him. Right? Now, it's super hard. Okay, go this way again. Right up. It's really hard to go straight in and try to throw the hook kick around his arm. It's hard. So this is what I want you to practice. I want you to practice to step to the side of him and then bring your foot up. So I'm here in front of him. I'm going to go over here, boom, and then bring the foot up. This is okay. It's much easier. I'm going to go one, jump to the side, boom, get my foot up. It's so much easier, right? So you got to step 45, right? So I step 45 and then bring the leg up that I'm trying to kick with. It works on either side. So if I step to the left, I bring my right leg up. If I step to the right, I bring my left foot up. Okay, turn face the camera. So, you understand? So when you step, you gotta step 45 degrees to get around it. Right? Or you step 45 degrees onto this side. Right? Don't step straight in. It's hard. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm sure there's a bunch of people on YouTube. No, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying, when you get old, go for easy. Go for high percentages. You know what I mean? When I'm fighting, I don't fight as much now as I used to. But I used to be a meat fighter. It's like their hands are up, and the people are kicking your arms, you grab their leg and stuff. It's just easier to step a little bit of an angle and wrap your leg around the backside of the same. It's easier. Well, let's give it a shot. You want?
I'll go for this one. Please.
All right. You guys should be good. So instead of like this, just tag him on the shoulder. Just throw the hook kick nice, but just tag his shoulder. A little bit tall. Now, beautiful. Now, Time. Okay, so I was talking to the little kids. Is if you're like tall and skinny, or you have like a slender build, you got long legs, hook kicks are easy for you. You're like, woo, look at that, right? If you're like short and stocky, you got short, stubby legs, hook kicks are like, boom, man, that's hard, So what I'm saying is that you don't have to always go to the head practicing, like I could just maybe touch her shoulder. So if my kick's not maybe as great as my partner's, right? I'm gonna go here, You know what I'm saying? Like, I just touch her in the shoulder. It's okay, man. And then she's got a good one, so she can go to the head. Out, give me in the head, give me in my bald head. Right? I do the same thing. I step the angle, but that's as high as I'm getting. It's okay, man. It's okay. And then the more you do it, and the stronger you get, eventually you'll be able to get it up there. I don't want you tripping. You're like, oh, and then people are trying to throw their hook kick like this, because they can't make it up to the head yet. Follow what I'm saying? Okay, so we get that. Okay, great. Okay. Now we're gonna play Now we're gonna play defense for a minute. So look, we're switching gears, right? We got our Mai Suzuki, Gyakuzuki. We got a round kick. We got a hook kick warmed up. Good for you. This is supposed to be like intermediate advanced, so you should kind of already have that stuff. Now let's go to really, really basic defense. My partner is going to throw the reverse punch to me. I'm going to drift back a little. I want to parry it with my front hand and return fire. I'm defending all the time. So I'm like this. She throws the punch. I fade back a little, and then I get her before she goes away. If you do like this, then go away. That's no. The timing has to be like one and, right? Like if we do like tick, like checkers, is like tick tock, tick tock. Our timing needs to be one and, right? So when she throws that punch, one and, you have to hit her on the half beat. So she's still there when you do it, right? Here's things to look for. Is watch the feet. Watch the feet. Is if I reach with my rear foot like this, right? I reach with my rear foot. I can avoid the punch. Right? But I haven't given up any distance. I'm in the same place I was, right? This punch, like I'm too far, like I got to start all over. You know what I mean? So I'm at the distance. She threw the punch. I reach with my rear leg back, right? And then I want to compress it and push off of it like that to get the hit, right? So like at a modest pace, the timing is and one. You see what I'm saying? She goes, and one, right? One, and like this. And I get her while her body, before her body retracts. Okay? So for 1 minute, well, here's what I want. I want your partner, you're going to feed them 10 reverse punches. You're going to mouse trap it and counter 10, and then the other side do 10. Okay? All right, okay. And one last thing for like people at home. I don't know if other coaches have this problem, but my kids, they turn everything into manual labor. You know what I mean? Like they're making minimum wage. They just want to get it done, So if I tell them do something 10 times, right? They'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sensei, we did it 10 times. I'm like, you didn't even do it once, right? So what I need to concentrate. I need to be at the correct distance. I need my partner to throw something with good energy that I can, you know what I'm saying? So she goes 1. Oh, okay, no. Now wait, right? Okay, ready? Go. Oh, right? So I have time to mentally process what I'm practicing and get the timing right? Then we can bounce around and start doing it like live, right? But take the 10 reps to figure it out first. All right, ready? There you go. Which one do you want? Okay, look. You gotta try to actually. Boom. Did you guys get 10? Oh, okay. All right, phone over here. We're gonna watch. This time. Same thing, but you're gonna go back and forth a total of 3 times. So watch. I start with the punch. He's gonna block and counter like we just did. That's what we. This time it's 1, 2, 3. See it? So he goes 1, 2, 3. Right? So I punch him 1 and 2. Right? So once again, 1 and 2. I start, I finish. 1, whoops, bam. So my timing is like 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Again, you got to get them while they're still there, right? So, and your partner, he's going to mousetrap. He's going to be like 1 and then try to hit you. Back and forth 3 times. Right? I just tried. So the one that starts is also the one that scores. The one that starts, the one that scores. Every time we do this, it turns into this. Right? It might start out okay, but it's going to end up like this. Yeah, like you ready? Go. It's going to end up like that. Right? Because no, you're not sparring. Like there's not a winner. Right? You're just getting the attribute. 3. So you're not competing, really. I want you to cooperate with each other so your partner gets the skill. All right, here we go. Let's do it for a minute. So your timing is like pretty much 1, 2, 3. So speed up, speed up the last stroke. Like 1. 1, 2, and there you go. 1, 2, and there it is. Phone got it. That's right. All right, that's better. Good. It's better. Kenny first, man. That's a blast from the past. That's Sarah McIntyre. You guys make 10? Good job. This thing good. Okay, now this time. Mo says time for a water break. So go get some water, come right back. That's Nani. It's our club mascot. You could see her head. Nani teaches our jujitsu class. To get her to stop, you gotta like choke her out. You gotta get your hooks in, like choke her out. That's right. She can twist her neck like that. So you think you got it sunk in, and then she bites you on the shoulder. We have our school mascot's an athletic bulldog. Most bulldogs don't think of that athletic. Ours is athletic. Mo takes her to athletic, doggy athletic school. Agility training. And it works. This is quick. She can't beat you on a mile run, but she can beat you in a 50-yard dash. Okay. Here you go. Heads up. Okay, in this last little series. Now you're gonna go back and forth with the punch block 10 times fast. Right? This drill it kind of sucks because it's tiring. So, but all you're gonna do now is you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fast as you can. Fast as you can 10 times. Fast as you can 10 times back and forth with your partner. Okay? Ready? Understand? All right, fast as you can. Guards up. Or like if you're home on your bag right, you're gonna punch block. Punch block. Like if you train with us, you know the terminology. If you're a guest, maybe you don't know. We refer to dropping this hand down a little bit like that to parry. It's the first skill we teach like little kids, man. It's just like blocking, drop down on the reverse punch, and throw a reverse punch. And we refer to the motion as a mousetrap. So we're like this, boom, right? So punch, mousetrap, punch, mousetrap, punch, mousetrap. It doesn't, you could go down, you could go across, you could go up. It doesn't really matter. It's just a response, They hit you, so you block, you defend. I mean, there's only, up, down, side, this way, take your pick. I like to fight with my hand on the outside like this. So I tend to go in and down, which is, I'm probably telling you too much. But I put my hands up like this. Yeah, right? And then anything I like to funnel it all into here. And then I'm good at parrying. So when somebody hits, I'm adept at parrying and hitting back, parrying and hitting back. Boxing, karate, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's where that comes from. Again, ready? Set of 10. Oh, you don't get to do it just once. Guard up. You gotta go fast. You're ready. Decide who's punching first and go. 10 fast. Okay, now, like Sarah and Thorne, their feet. Their feet are like in concrete. So they did like this. They literally did like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly what I said I was going to do, right? So you need to reach back, right? So I guess I forgot to tell you about this. So you need to reach back, reach back. I thought it was self-evident. So you got to push in and come back. All right, we try it again. All right, were you here? Did you hear what I said? Hear what I said? You got to move your feet, man. You got to move feet. There we go. 10 more. Ready? In and out. Ready? Go. We're gonna switch legs. If you thought it was bad on their left leg forward, wait till you get loaded up. Are you ready? Okay, right leg in front, then I gotta punch the other hand. And then it's gonna be like darn near possible with your best shot. Ready? And go. Try again, ready? Left foot in front. Put your left foot in front this time. Left foot, left foot, left foot. So this is like a good side, right? The side you like to work on. All right, here we go. Set of 10, go. Oh my gosh. Switch sides. Switch sides. Go. Right up. What do you see? You are much higher above the net. A minute ago you were with she's trying. She got hold of you level. Now you're working with him, you got to help him level. So you got to know what's going on. Then he knows what's going on. When you listen somebody, you have to know what's going on. Don't evolve and just play around. Otherwise, you're going to come to that. All right, let's go. Right up. Set 10. And go. Slow down so you get the footwork. Make those speed moves forward. Last set. Ready? Yes, just put your left leg. Ready? The brown belt's like, yes, because I get to put my good side in front and Mo's like, ready? Start up. Ready? And go. Good job. Right? Take a minute, thanks, burner. Thank you. Most of us, we got 5 minutes. I'm looking at Logan. You guys look like you're out on the asphalt. But
well, we have a mat laid down on the asphalt, but on the concrete.
Okay. If he could do that, he'll be able to. Okay.
He said if you could do that handstand, you could do this.
Last week,
Thorn can walk up and down the thing backwards and forwards. What? On his hands. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not asking.
Yeah. And I rehearse stepping around in a circle to ground. I'm not concerned right now with the throw. What I'm concerned with, what I want the reaction. So we're here, throwing them is easy, right? Once you grab them like this, tripping is easy, right? The hard part is seeing that round kick coming and then making the mental decision to go ahead and attempt to throw. You follow what I'm saying? So I want you, if you don't know how to do it at all, then you start by he throws a slow round kick and you step in like it. If you're a little better at it, you should bounce and then he just throws it, right? And I react. If you know it even better, right, then go for the drill. So you go for the drill, cap to hit. So you go 1, 2, 3, boom, and then step like this. live reaction. You get it?
If you work by yourself, just work the camera. I mean, just work the camera.
If you're working by yourself. Okay, so our friends from ISKC, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Hey, Brian. So they refer to that little movement there as, well, they call it make an X. We took it and we call it X up. Okay. So we do like this and then like that. That's how we do. So we're like this. You make a little X. I'm gonna catch him with this one, but I don't want to get clock tied with this one. So I make a little X, a little sabaki, grab deep, grab the collar, and then you can step to it. You guys remember? What are you guys looking at? Go. I'll talk to the camera. So if you're home alone, right, you want to work on a couple things. You want to work on stepping and moving. One, two, three. I don't know if you can see my. One, two. I got a funny story about like a seminar. We spent a bunch of money and we learned this. Like that, right? Then you learn like this. Halfway, then you learn like this. Like that, right? So whenever you do your throws, right? Your feet make that little. I'm not Japanese yet. I think sabaki is what they call it. But you make that little circle. So I'm like this. One. Make the little circle. And the bottom hand grabs their leg. This one. And without a glove on, it looks like this. That's what I'm doing. I go underneath. I pull in really tight like this. I mean, I squeeze it. And the higher up on the leg you get, the better. Trying to catch people's ankles and calves is hard. So you want to try and get deep in when you catch them. Yeah, behind the knee, behind the thigh. Just like that. The top hand is so you don't get clocked. Like if you miss, you're fighting like this, you're gonna grab the two legs. So you drop your front hand, you get clocked. So you need to cover. So one covers high, one goes low. All right, until you can grab it. And when you make that motion, it's like an X with your arms. Little kids get confused sometimes, but you adults shouldn't get confused at all. I can you do it? Of course. I sit down for a second. Let's see if Sarah and Thorne can do that one. All right, so Sarah, you're gonna kick Thorne in there, so bounce, and then go. Go ahead. Good. Can Sarah catch? Oh, look at that. Okay. And then go ahead, if you don't mind, without hurting each other, go ahead and do the throw. Yeah, good. Okay. Sarah, think. Hey, good job. And that's all the time we got for today. Thanks for coming. I'd rather see you in the dojo. Our state's kind of open. We're training on the premise that snitches get stitches.
No, I think the state, for the most part, you can do outdoor eating. Salons are open, massages are open, kids' activities are open. We're gonna say we don't fall into the gym aspect. We fall into the more activities kind of base. So we're open. So That being said, we're gonna have I'm gonna continue on with these online classes for about another week, and then I need to see your butts in here. We're still gonna stay with our condensed schedule, to try to make sure that we get some people back in. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any concerns, whether you like, hey man, I'm still upset, I can't make it out, I can't do this, I'm a high risk, let me know, and I'm always want to reevaluate what I say. So, but as of now, I want to stop the online stuff in about a week and start seeing you guys in here. All right, we got to venture out, and we got to venture out eventually. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
we can't go in the dojo.
What?
Our parents won't let us.
Well, they're opening up already, so we're opening up. So we got another week, like I said, and then talk with me if you guys can't make it in, because I don't want to lose anybody, but at the same time, the restrictions have eased up as of today. So at some point, we got to be able to leave the house and go do stuff. All right, I guess that's it. We'll talk to you later. Instagram, cut me out.
Sensei Mo.
Yes. What's up?
Thanks for letting my friend Kai.
What's up?
Thanks for letting my friend Kai come.
Oh yeah, he can come whenever. Good job, guys. All right, we'll talk to you later, everybody. Have a good week. We'll see you Monday.
See ya.
Oh,
Thank you.
what did I do?
Bye-bye.